Welcome in, nerds. It's time for the Sports Talk Debate Team Show. Give it up to your host, Jared Rogers Martin, and the contestants for this week, Phil Kornblut and Kevin McCrary. All right, welcome back to the second week of the Sports Talk Debate Team Show, the debate team show in South Carolina that is sicker than Hillary Clinton's pneumonia. We got two contestants, same as last week, the same as next week. But this doesn't mean that the battle is any less hot and intense than ever. We've got Kevin McCrary and Phil Kornblut. So our first question this week comes from a national story. We approached it somewhat like last week, but this time it's going to be different.
Before you get to this, can you tell us who won last week's debate?
Last week's debate.
I think the early returns were I won based on everything that I've heard.
You know, I like that you guys get to settle it out at the same time, and I like the chaos. Out of that chaos, the audience can decide for themselves. But the debate, we can do a fourth one this week with whether or not Jared should be not lazy and actually pick a winner.
Yeah, I think you should.
Okay, well, winners will be determined, and prizes will be doled out.
Excellent.
Fruit snacks. Pats on the back.
Those are my fruit snacks already. Give away my stuff.
Give away an autographed Clemson football.
We'll give away an autographed Clemson football. Maybe I'll join in so I can get that Panthers one up top. But here we go. Bending a leg, breaking a knee, raising a fist, standing in attention during the national anthem. Do we think that the NFL should punish players for not standing for the national anthem and standing in attention? I'm going to let Korn start off with this one. You've got 30 seconds starting.
All right. I'll make this short and sweet. It's a workplace situation, and if a team individually or a league as a whole decides that its employees, i.e. the players, will stand at attention for the national anthem or stand in a line, however they want to do it, to respect the anthem and the flag, and they choose not to, then they should be fined or punished in some manner. So I think if they were to adopt that sort of position, that they would punish the players who violated it.
But do you think they should? I thought that was the question. Should they? Because right now, there is no policy in place for them to do that.
Well, let me answer that then. Yes, they should.
Okay, so you think there should be a policy?
There should be,
in place. And my thing is, do we need more rules? No one likes more rules, more policies. The bottom line is it wouldn't be a good look for the NFL to start punishing these guys, especially given what they are trying to call attention to, whether you agree with it or not. The NFL stepping in and stopping that and punishing them for expressing themselves in that manner would not be a good look for them. It would be trouble. Kaepernick has the #1 selling jersey. There are a lot of people that agree with him. I think the NFL and teams are right just to say, you know what? These guys can handle it. They can handle the backlash. We're going to focus on the football aspect. So no, they should not punish the players.
The first fight, it always feels so good. Just love the smell of hot debate in the morning.
Yes.
Well, speaking of smells, this one is a little bit smelly. It deals with bathrooms. And the ACC announced that due to House Bill 2, they will no longer hold football, baseball, women's basketball, soccer, tennis, and collegiate underwater basket weaving competitions in the state. How do we feel about the ACC's decision to move all of these championships from the state? Is this a good response to House Bill 2, or is this something that smells a little stanky? We're going to do with K-Mac, since Korn started the last round. K-Mac, you have got 30 seconds starting now.
We live in a free market society. The ACC can choose to do business wherever it wants to do business. And for every action, there can be a reaction. If they do not like something that's happening, if they don't think it's good for their business, a good look for them, they are absolutely entitled to move to another state. And North Carolina's loss could be South Carolina's gain. So this is following true. They did the same thing to South Carolina with the Confederate flag, following the lead of the NCAA. They're doing it to North Carolina now. So absolutely, they're within their rights to do that.
Just under the bell right there. Korn, you ready for your 30 seconds?
Ready.
You may begin.
All right. Make it clear that I don't agree with HB2. So I'm not in favor of what they've done in North Carolina, and agree with K-Mac that any organization, any business has a right to work wherever they want to. That being said, I think it's a mistake by the ACC to do this. It's going to hurt them, I think, financially down the road. They had a great thing going with their game in Charlotte. And keep this in mind, too. The Confederate flag in South Carolina did not come down because of the NCAA boycott. It came down because of a heinous crime in Charleston.
Ooh.
I got under the whistle there.
Just
That was
barely.
close,
Yeah.
but we
Buzzer
made our
beater.
points. Well, now we're coming down to the third one, which
You're going to
is,
ask me why I'm wearing sunglasses?
No,
you know what?
I don't know that I want to know.
Well, it's the poker thing. You can't see my eyes, so you don't know what I'm thinking.
Competitive advantage.
Very
This will
good.
have to go before the rules committee before next
Moneymaker
time.
Cornblood over there.
Contact sunglasses wear, spray tans may be illegally forfeit your potential to win.
You know, it's nothing worse than somebody trying to be funny and really reaching to try to be
There's
funny.
no debate about that joke. It did not land.
Right.
Oh, okay. Well,
Oh, did we know where it was
that
going?
was
All
below
right,
the
let's get
belt.
this last one done.
Tiger talk. Tiger fans are pouncing on the Clemson's offense after a weak offensive start. Now is the pressure to be great and to win a national championship causing the offense to roar like a kitten's meow? Are we going?
Like a kitten's meow? Okay.
Come on. This is funny. I know it
That's
is.
hilarious.
Time tested. K-Mac, you're starting this one.
Is the pressure?
We got to wait for the home.
Oh, I got to start further. Okay, I just want to make sure I'm asking: is the pressure causing Clemson? Okay, yeah, this is pretty easy. Yeah. No, it's not the pressure. They're just struggling a bit based on the high standards coming out of the gate. As we've talked about on the show this week, statistically, Clemson is in about the same spot now as they were through 2 games against FBS opponents last year. Almost identical. You take away the 4 drops and the drop punt return on the goal line, we're probably not even having this debate. There is no need to panic. They are not letting the pressure get to them. They're going to be just fine on offense. Everybody breathe. The time is spare.
You had 2 more seconds to go.
Well, when you get out, you get out.
All right, the final response. Corn, do you think you can handle the responsibility of wrapping this
I got
the
it.
show up?
I got it. Just give me the horn or the bell or the whistle. Go. All right. Clemson was horrible against Troy after watching that game on video, and they do not look like the same team that left the field in Arizona. We all thought this team would come out and just, all guns a-blazing. Far from that, and we're not going to see anything this week against SC State that's going to change our mind. I think they are feeling the pressure. I think they are caught up in all the hype and the expectations of this maybe being one of the great offenses of all time in college football that was written about in the offseason. I think they're caught up in it. I think it's affecting them, and they better get their heads right.
The last round. Well, gentlemen, as we did last time, I think we should do another session where we debate the winner. You have 15 seconds at the same time.
Just to talk over each other?
The Rules Committee has determined this is the best way to determine a winner.
Oh.
Okay. You ready?
Okay.
I think I won. There's no question about it. K-Mac really doesn't know what he's talking about. I had all the facts. I had all the insight.
And I think from round 1, Corn came out with the legality saying that you are allowed to suspend players for not standing during the Pledge of Allegiance. I'll give him that point. Now, round 2, we had too much of an agreement here. It was too similar. I'm going to forfeit this round as a draw. And then here we go on round 3. K-Mac, I'm sorry, but even in your own admission,
it's rigged.
The pressure is the reason that their offense was not working.
This is a rigged system.
You know who's the boss.
I get it. I see how it is.
So next week, we will have more of these not landing jokes, my personal favorite, flipping, flopping like flapjacks. I love these things. I could do this all day. Bad jokes abound. Next week on the Sports Talk Debate Team Show.